Okay, first question. Primeira pergunta.
What happened to Oi, gente?
Oi, gente. Gente.
You gente.
Sério, gente.
Don't gente me.
Gente. Oi, gente. First, how do you pronounce your name? Because I say to... Eu falo pra todo mundo que é Jorge. Como tu fala teu nome?
Jorge.
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 No Jorge, no George. Jorge.
I know, but I go by George, Jorge, Junior, Jorgito,
And Jorge.
and Jorge.
So, the first question is... Primeira pergunta é... Que ele odeia essa pergunta. Are you learning Portuguese?
No. Honestly, no.
Because...
Not because I don't want to, it's hard for me.
Não, porque ele é preguiçoso.
And lazy, yes. And lazy. Sorry.
Okay, next one. What is the biggest difference between dating a Brazilian and an American girl? Qual é a maior diferença entre namorar uma brasileira e uma americana?
Good question.
Who asked this? Julia. Thank you. Obrigada.
The big difference, and it's not just her, it's from her Brazilian friends too, I've noticed, is they're very chill compared to American girls. So that's the biggest difference. When you talk to an American girl, in general, they're
Chill and how, like...
it's very hard. It's hard to describe without me sounding, like I'm stereotyping, but it's a stereotypical question. But generally speaking, Brazilian women are much more accepting of other cultures, are willing to travel, are just so much more open to the world than Americans in general. It's not
We
just
are open-minded.
Yeah, very open-minded.
Okay, what is our biggest cultural difference? Qual é a nossa maior diferença cultural?
We don't really have any because, my family's from El Salvador, so I can't think of any because our cultures are pretty similar. But the one that I would say that came to mind is the shower like 3 times a day. That's one where
I shower 3 times a day, he shower once a week.
no, not once a week, but definitely not 3 times a day. What was it?
What is the weirdest thing I do?
Weirdest thing you do? I was thinking about it because there's a lot of weird things you do, but I'm trying to think of like what they are. There's stuff the things that I complain about. What are they?
I give you too much love.
No,
Don't
that's
play
not
ball.
weird.
You don't play all day.
That's not weird.
Weird.
Weird things you do. I know you do them because I'm like, why did you do this? I do that all the time, all day long. Why?
Well, if you don't have anything to say, I don't do anything.
I think those things are just probably relationship things where you're getting to know someone, or even if
Okay.
you know someone, you're like, some people just never change, and you're just like, why?
I'm just perfect. Okay, who started the diet first?
Oh yeah, me first. Although I was working out consistently. I was doing my meal plans, and I knew what I was doing as far as like the calculations go. The difference, I didn't see the differences in my body until like when we started dating. It's been significant.
Yeah, because we motivate each other.
Yeah, and that's what we're saying. That it's a lot. Not everyone has someone to motivate them, but I would say, and also a big thing was when we first met, that was a point in my life where I was like working on myself, I was single for the first time in a long time. That was the most weight I had ever been at, so I was like...
Me too.
You too, right? So we were both in places in our life around when we met where we finally we're put our foot down. I'm changing my life and I'm getting in shape, and not just my body, my mind, my everything, career.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
it's major differences. So yeah, I think
Yeah, looks like we are different people since we started dating, I think.
Yeah, but I don't want to give off the bad message of like, oh, you need to find someone to do that with. It just so happened that we met each other in a time in our lives where we were both focused on bettering ourselves. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's different. So yeah, just find that motivation in your life to like make yourself better.
Love advice. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Love it. No, that's not love advice. It's love yourself. Love yourself advice. Yeah. Focus on yourself. And that's the other thing.
But this wasn't the question. The question was so we started nice. Because I went through their questions already. They don't know, but I went through questions already and they're all like related. So he started. Also, disclosure.
We took 2 shots before the first video. And I haven't had anything to eat today. And then we took more shots after the video broke. So
we're gonna watch the video tomorrow. Nothing is gonna make any sense.
No, it makes plenty sense.
So Pachi asked, tell me about your single friends.
Yeah, and I was saying this in the last one. The friends that I do have that are single are not really in a place in their lives where they're ready to date. They're interested in just getting better, focusing on themselves. So.
Pega não só pega.
So sorry, Pachi.
Sorry.
No single friends for you.
Yeah.
From me, at least.
Pachi already had a bad experience. Why are you asking
that's
about?
the thing, Pachi. You already experienced one of my single friends. You sure you want another one? They're all like this.
She's Brazilian. Never give up. What is your profession? Your career? But just
the simple one. Yeah, simple one. Yes, because last time I explained it was like
15 minutes.
Yeah, but long story short, and I need to really learn how to cut this down. But long story short, I'm a project manager for a clinical trial company.
Yeah.
That's a long story short.
That's it. Very nerdy. He talks about molecules all the time.
Yeah, it's science. You have to come from a science background, but you also have project management. Best of both worlds for me.
Yeah. Where are you born? Onde você nasceu?
So I was born in Maryland, but I was raised in DC. And for real, so a lot of people from Northern Virginia say that they're from DC, but I was actually raised in DC. And I was saying in the last, but where I grew up, if you look down the street, you can see the White House, far, I'm not saying I live right next to the White House, but you can see.
Yeah, but back then it wasn't fancy.
Yeah, not what it is now.
Back then?
Back then. Yeah, when I grew up there, it
was right. Back then.
Yeah, you said it right. Back then.
Back then.
Yeah. Back then it wasn't what it is now, for sure. But
okay, where was our first date and how did we meet? So our first date was on a pizza place. Very good.
So the first time we met, my friend, I was having people over at my house. One of my friends matched with her friend Lara on Tinder, and then invited them over, and that's when we first met. And I first met her and I thought she was rude and mean because I was trying to just be a good guest and a good host, and get her to have fun because she didn't look like she was having fun. And so I just ended up leaving her alone, but I became good.
Why?
Yeah, we're gonna get into why. And then so that's how I left it. At that time I thought she just sucked. And then, so Lada stayed. She and her other friend left my house. And then Lada and I and my friends all went out to DC later that night. And Lada and I became good friends. And through Lada, I started hanging out with her more. And we started getting to know each other. And it wasn't until we were, I think, already dating. And I was telling this, someone asked us this exact time. I think this was the first time someone's ever asked us, how did we meet? And I was like, oh, funny story. And I tell a story. And then Francielle's like, that's so funny. The reason why she was being rude and mean, what I thought was rude and mean, is because that was her second month or first month in America.
I think it was first month.
First month in America, she didn't know any English. So my dumbass is over here thinking she's being rude because she's not responding to me, trying to be nice.
She just couldn't speak.
But she couldn't speak. But what was cool about that is that Lada ended up, and you had told Lada that.
Yeah, he was the cutest one.
Yeah, that I was the cutest one.
That was the only one I could kiss or stuff.
Yeah, so.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. Enough said there. Okay. So yeah, that's how we first met, and then yeah, our first day was at pizza place. And you know, at the time I would Snapchat everything, and I actually recorded, but I didn't post this, but I had recorded. I think I snapped it, but I didn't actually post it because I was like, oh wow, this is too sexual. But I posted us like kissing for the first time. I don't think it was the first time,
caliente.
but it was a hot
I think it was the
kiss.
first kiss that we remember because we were like always drunk. What is your favorite food, and do you like Brazilian food?
I love Brazilian food. I've had a ton of it. I mean, I had Brazilian hot dog, Brazilian pizza, coxinhas, pastel, brigadeiro. I've had a ton of different dishes. But yeah, my favorite probably like pão de queijo.
Yeah.
And coxinha. Actually, pastel is up there now. I love pastel because
I think the pizza style.
pizza.
Oh, pizza,
man.
yeah, you like the Brazilian
That was so
style.
good. I miss the buffet style. You know, that buffet place we used to go in Maryland. That place is so good. And what's my favorite
Your
food?
favorite food?
I like all food, but my favorite food, if I had to like eat the same thing every single day, seafood, and it wouldn't matter whose culture is making the seafood, but just seafood.
Okay. Do you miss Lara?
Yes, of course I miss you, but I'm really proud of you, and you look so happy, and I'm so proud of your transformation. So
Yeah, and
yes,
through Lara we met.
Yeah, it's through Lana that we met, exactly.
So the last questions.
Woohoo! For the 10th time recording this damn video. What's the last question?
Give us a lot of like because
yes.
we're here like for long.
All 100 people that are gonna watch this.
101. I have 101 subscribers.
All 101 views better.
Subscribe
and
like.
Because we had to record this so many times. I haven't eaten. I'm starving. It's like 9:30.
And a little tipsy.
And yeah.
So who is the most jealous between you and me?
Yeah.
Jorge, definitely. He is so jealous. I can even wear like hot clothes, you know, like leggings and stuff, showing my butt. When I go work out, he tells me to put like a jacket covering my butt because he can't handle.
Wow. That's what, honestly, I feel like that's what she wishes I was like. Because I'm so completely the opposite. I feel like you wish I was like that. But yeah, she's, I mean, it's, anyone who knows us knows she's clearly the jealous one. She's clearly the possessive one.
I think you never like show any.
That's the thing. Even if I were to feel some sort of kind of jealousy, I'm secure enough with myself and in our relationship with you that I'm just like, all right, whatever. You know, that's my own insecurity. I would never ever take it out on you. But you, come period time, if whatever triggers her to have some jealousy, if it's on her at that time of the month, oh my God.
Oh my God, Chandler.
Oh my God. But yes.
But I'm much better.
She's much better from when we first met, but it's still just way too much.
No. I don't say anything anymore. I don't.
Okay.
And his name is Sushi, and we talk like babies all the time.
We were at the mall today, and I was like, "Babe, you're talking like a baby. Stop."
I forgot. Sometimes I forget my,
and it's so much
real voice.
It's so much worse now because we have him, and we only talk to Stitch.
We really talk like baby voice, like all the time,
all day long. One of these times, you know, I talk for like my job is pretty much meetings all day. One of these times, I'm just gonna accidentally.
And it's not your baby voice or not?
I don't even know
What's
my
your
baby
voice. What's your baby voice? What's up, baby?
I don't know. Let's end this video.
Susie!
I don't know what my baby.
So,
Get out of here.
Ciao, gente!
Bye, guys.